Assalamu alaikum, Sister Layla Letitia here with Ramadan Reflection for day number 10. We are 10 days into Ramadan, mashallah. 20 more days to go. So, guys, let's continue to strive hard for the remainder of this beautiful Ramadan 2020. As everybody knows, I am bringing these reflections with you. I am sharing my experiences with you as going through this Ramadan as a solo Muslima. And I just wanted to reflect on, regarding just keeping a state of positivity, even though it is totally different this year, right? And so these reflections are coming from lessons and lectures that I am taking online because, of course, this is a very, very unique Ramadan. So today's reflection is coming out of the juices that we're coming upon right now. Now, we're in the part of the Quran, like juice 10, 11, 12, 13. These surahs are in the name of the prophets, meaning Allah be pleased with all of them. So we have Surah Yunus 10, we have Abraham, we have Yusuf, Joseph, we have Hud, and all the prophets, Musa, Noah, Jesus, Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, and all the prophets, may Allah be pleased with all of them, they all had the one common message that they brought to the people, right? The message was believe in the one God, our Lord, your Lord, right? And do not associate any other gods with one God, right? And every messenger had the same reaction from the disbelieving people. They will always say, you want us to believe in your one God when our forefathers believed in these idols? Why should we believe in you? And half the time, they didn't even believe that the prophets were worthy of prophethood. They didn't even believe in that. They thought that Allah did not know what was best, right? They even questioned their prophethood, right? So I want to talk about that very particular thing about how the disbelieving people always said, why should we believe in your one God when our forefathers believed in all these idols and we're going to continue to believe in them because you're not even good enough to be a prophet, And so the thing that I want to talk about today is we have to have a strong identity in our own religion. And so what I'm saying here is that we have to have the courage to learn our religion because we do not want to fall victim and be disbelieved because we are only acting in our religion according to what our family has taught us or what we think we know, right? So it's important as any faith base that you have an active stance in learning your religion for yourself. The dangers of not trying to learn your religion and to make sure that what you are doing is according to the will of Allah is that you fall into the category of being a disbeliever. I cannot say, oh, my mother told me that, even though she was wrong, and I'm still believing it because I don't have the courage to search for the answers myself, to understand it for myself. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying that our parents are not good in their belief system. What I'm saying is that we have to have our own belief system. We have to have the courage to learn for ourselves. There are many Muslims who are Muslims because they come from a Muslim country, born to Muslim parents who do not know their religion at all. There are Muslims who are taking customs to be part of the religion. Astaghfirullah, right? Astaghfirullah. So what I am trying to say in my knowledge base is please take an active part in knowing your religion. It doesn't matter what religion you're from, but to seek your knowledge based on your own ability to understand. Just because, our parents are saying one thing does not believe that everything that we were taught growing up is correct. We all know that, right? Myself as a mother, I've made mistakes being a mother, and I hope my son will definitely not make some of the mistakes that I made because I didn't know. But as I learned and I became better, then I try to put that into practice, right? So again, guys, just take an active stance in learning your religion and be a knowledge seeker of your religion because the only way you can actually have faith, a firm faith, is if your belief is strong. And how does your belief get strong? It gets strong by you actively seeking knowledge and implementing it. It's like me being an entrepreneur, right? I take time to learn my craft. I take time to perfect my jewelry making skills. I take time, right? So the time that I put in this stuff, the dunya, is the time that I need to put also into my relationship with God and understanding my deen. So that was my reflection for today, guys. Now, I never like to end any reflection without reading an ayat from the Quran. And this ayat is coming from Surah Yunus, which is Surah 10, Jonah. And this particular ayat is talking about the greatness of the Quran. Okay? So let me read it. So what it says, "O humanity, indeed there has come to you a warner from your Lord, a cure for what is in the hearts, a guide, a mercy for the believers. Say, O Prophet, if God's grace and mercy, let them rejoice." So in God's grace and mercy, let them rejoice. This is far better than whatever wealth they amass. So again, guys, don't fall into the trap of worshiping the dollar sign, but that's what it's telling you. Because people, we get into worshiping money, right? We want to provide for our families. We want to give our children the better life than we have, right? But again, the peace and the relation with God, the life in the hereafter, is far better than what we can ever imagine here in this dunya. So guys, again, have a good relation with your Quran. Please, please, please try to read your juices each night. I, as a busy single woman, make it a habit. I must read my juice 2 a day, 1 a day. I have to read it. This is one thing that I am conditioning myself to do. And I know a lot of us say we don't have a lot of time, and a lot of people don't finish the Quran during the month of Ramadan. But I think that we can all discipline ourselves, like we discipline ourselves to go to work, to eat, to make time for Al-Kitab. So make sure that you have a good relationship with the Quran. And that is my reflection for today. Have a great day, guys.